Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. My name is Chris Hall, back with the information that you need for this life. And today we are talking about my plier drawer here in my Rosseau cabinet. Rosseau makes the best cabinets in the world. Second is Lista. Third would be, I would say, Sonic. Fourth would be Snap-on. We can talk about that in the comments if you'd like. But this is my Rosseau cabinet. I have dual matching cabinets. There's the one on the right. Here's the one on the left. The one on the right is more of my lifestyle kind of things. I keep my computers and things that I put in my pocket every day more in that one. And this one is more of the tool one. Every single one of these is full of items. Every single one of these is interesting and packs many, many, many stories and objects in them. And maybe over the course of a couple videos or 16 to 30, I can go over them because I have 3 of these cabinets, 2 out here and 1 in my garage. This drawer is the plier drawer. I have all my pliers in here that I would consider my first line pliers, aka my best pliers, my go-to. This is I don't have a bad set and a good set. I just have the good set is my only set. And the only other set of tools I have are basically duplicates that I've gotten through warranties and things like that, which I keep so I can give them away when I come across people who need tools. So I am basically going to tell you a little bit of my philosophy around this plier set because I do consider it pretty complete for someone that is a homeowner, an enthusiast, not necessarily any type of specific professional. I'm not a mechanic. I'm not a machinist. I'm just basically a enthusiast at life, or as a Wrangler star would say, a professional homeowner. I'm just trying to be the master of my own domain here on this earth and help you do that too a little bit better every single day. These are what I would consider a complete set for a professional homeowner, or just someone who is looking to have a great all-around set. And you can definitely purchase these from multiple different brands, although the things like Knipex, the Knipex pliers are patented, for example, but there are copies of basically all these things at every price point. So although everything that you see here is pretty much the best in its category, it's Snap-on and it's Knipex, there are other tool brands. Especially if you're talking about European style, there are tons more. But let's talk about America. If you want made in America or made in Germany, Knipex and Snap-on are 2 brands that are very high quality, basically the best of what you can get here, and very, very available. Right? Those other European brands. Like the European brands that are better than Snap-on and Knipex, because they are out there, they are very difficult to get because they're difficult to distribute, blah 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 blah. Anyway, they're difficult to get. Basically, these are the Knipex and Snap-on versions of all these tools, but you can definitely get the equivalent versions at Harbor Freight and other brands. You name the brand. So basically, this is divided up into grabby tools that make a mark, okay? Grabby tools that don't make a mark, skinny grabby tools, cutty things that cut things, more specialty grabby tools, and then your kind of traditional lineman combination pliers. And there's many sizes of each one of those. Some have one, some only have one, for example, and then others have like, this is 2, 3 of the same size, all the way from little itty bitty to big boy. Okay. It's just something so satisfying about this drawer. I'll tell you that. Just looking at these makes me happy. Like this whole set right here from the Mac Daddy Knipex Cobra pliers all the way down to there's so many levels of getting smaller with these, It's like you think you have the small one when you have these, and then you find out there's these, and then you're like, wait, what? There's these? That's crazy. You know, why don't we start with these? These are the Knipex Cobra pliers, and these are extremely popular. And basically, they provide you pliers that will leave a mark. These will leave a mark on your object, but the way that it grabs it is incredible. It has great precision on that edge there. Okay, the way it comes together really precisely is nice, and it has adjustability here all the way up and down. Okay. And I have these in sizes. This is the 180 millimeter. I would consider that the kind of standard size, or the 250. If you have bigger hands, I would get the 250 millimeter. This is in millimeters because this is German, made in Germany. These are the small ones, 125. This is the mini, and then there's the larger one, 300, and then this is the big boy. This is the 400 millimeter Cobra wrench for Cobra pliers for when you really need to get something off, you know. These things I've used to close and open water pipes and things like that in my house when I had to fix things. Above that are basically the equivalent of the Cobra pliers, but the flat versions that will not mar your stuff up. Okay, so these are called the plier wrench. Those are the Cobra pliers. These are plier wrench. Okay, these are also really great, very useful. And for example, if you need to like bend, if you have a dog and have this type of collar, right? You can use these pliers to bend these without marking them, if you're gentle. And you can see how the jaws always remain parallel no matter what position you're in. So you can basically use it as like a vice clamp to reset things that you want to clamp together. It's extremely useful. Just buy one pair of these if you haven't. I would buy these ones, the 180 millimeter ones. Yeah, there you go. You see that? Always remains parallel. Super useful to fix up things to fix up things around the house, and so useful. Above that are my favorite kind of you know, more, they can fit into tight places kind of pliers, right? Needle nose pliers, they call them. These are the ones that I started with, and these are really nice from Knipex. They're the Knipex 26200s. I got these from Snap-on and wasn't that impressed. These are the Snap-on 96 ACFs. However, these Snap-ons are basically useful when you're working with nylon and fabric, when you need to pull fabric through these things. The design of them make it so freaking strong for twisting, right? For torquing on things. This is not as strong. You see, I can bend these out of place with my fingers like that. Okay, not as strong, but these are much skinnier than Knipex. So I really like the Knipex. I have not used the Snap-on as much, only when I'm putting like nylon belts through buckles. Is that really helpful? And then I have the extra long version of the Knipex, which are super useful if you've like dropped something between two shelves, or two objects or whatever, right? Two pieces of furniture, between two seats, between these two cabinets, under cabinets. You can reach in. I mean, that's an interesting pattern from my foam. Interesting. Basically the extra long versions of those, and they also have a bunch of different, you know, places that you can grab round objects and in different ways. Very useful. All right, almost done. We're halfway through. These are the two cutters that I have. Okay, so these are the Knipex electronics cutters, and these are so freaking useful because they're so fast and because they're spring loaded. And I also love the stonewash finish on the metal there. I love stonewash finishes. And that one's done really nicely, made in Germany, of course. And this one is actually my only icon tool. So you can get this from Snap-on as well, but this is basically precision cutters. These are great for cutting plastic zip ties. See, it says plastic and soft wire only. And then these are also great for zip ties, but they don't leave as good of an edge. But these are much faster. If you need to go like cut like 10 things, 20 things, or 100 things, I would use these. These are the 7803 140 from Knipex. And if you don't know what that means, it's the first number is the Knipex code, right? The first number is the type of product, the model number, like this type of plier basically. 3 is referring to the handle type. There's like different types of handles usually. There's probably a 1, 2, and a 3. And then 140 is the length in millimeters. Okay, I'll show you the length here. Let me get my millimeters out. All right, so there you can see these are 140 millimeters long. That's why it's called 140 on the end there. So there's the model, handle, length. Now you know. So there's those, and then these are the icons as you saw. I'll put those back. And now we get to some of the bigger cutters here. These are kind of cool. These are the 388 ACF from Snapon. These are basically their cutters, and I like these. They're really beefy, but they're a little bit too beefy for most jobs, so I usually go with these instead. But these are extremely well made, super tough, and if you just want something that's as durable as possible, you're cutting like larger nails or something like that, this is great. Super, super durable. Now, if you need to cut something bigger than that, let's take a step up. These are the leveraged wire cutters, okay, from Knipex, made in Germany, 7101-200, okay, and these use those 2 pivots there to create more leverage than a normal pair of wire cutters. So I don't have a normal pair of wire cutters at all because this takes up the same amount of space, opens up, because of those pivots, opens up larger. You have more clamping power that you can exert on it, and it exerts more because of the physics involved there. Now let's say you need to cut something that's on super low clearance there. Now you have these are end nippers from Knipex. These are the 68-200s. There, is that right? Yep, 68-200 end nippers though, you know. These will get super low on your cut. You can see the way that the metal is there. It's going to cut it at a very low spot, leave very little amount off. It's kind of like if you wanted to use these but doesn't have enough force, you go to these. That's how you can think about it. Okay. Then you have your Raptor pliers, which are basically like your plier wrench from Knipex. But if you need even more leverage and but still don't want to mark that thing, use these, the Raptors. Okay, they kind of look like a parrot beak, but those are pretty useful. And then right next to it, we have the precision Cobras. So these are like Cobra pliers, but more skinny on the end. So I'll show you, like, these are the other Cobra pliers. Okay, they're honestly pretty similar, but you can see the design. This has a skinnier head overall. Okay, and also a little bit less wide. But those are useful for getting into tighter spaces. This is one that you guys definitely want to check out. These are from Knipex, the 8201-200, and these are designed to pull out screws. You can grab, it's like a screw grabber. You can grab a screw and then rotate it that way, and you can also rotate them this way, of course. But you can rotate it on the end, so you grab the screw like that, and then you can unscrew it. Right? If you yank the head off a screw, or cut the head off a screw, or you blew out the screw head somehow and you can't use it, you can grab it with these. Okay, super useful just for like removing nails around a house too. When you move in, grab it, boom, super, super useful. And then over here you have the kind of more traditional lineman pliers. These 3 are all the same. I'll take out the middle one here, the 47 ACF. Your combination lineman pliers. Pretty simple, very, very beefy, robust design, thick design, with a cutter there as well. Cuts inside right there. These are very thick if you want to like grab the end of something and pull it. That's what these are for. Then you have the very similar, these are extremely popular, LN47 ACF. These are precision and precision combination plier. So it's like a combo plier that's also precision. Honestly, the manufacturer in this is incredible. I like the way that this is forged. the machining on is really nice. I did need to send it back a couple times. Like I think I need to send it back once or twice to get a pair that's perfectly aligned up here, because sometimes they arrive not aligned. I liked them so much I got the smaller versions as well, and these are also a great EDC plier. Like, yo, this plus your knife, you are good to go. Okay, this is an incredible EDC plier. The LN46 ACF, I cannot make a penny off you there. You can go to Snap-on and get that. But those are awesome, awesome EDC pliers. And these are the super, super little, not last but not least, the little tiny ones. See, these are the LN44 BCF, and these are also little combination pliers that are two stage. The bigger ones are 3-stage, so the mini one is 2-stage. So, you know, you can get like, so see, if something's super marred up, you can use the teeth area, right? But then if it's not marred up and you need to get into a tighter spot, you can get this in here and turn something. All right, well, that's all for this one. Now I get to put these back into order because it's kind of a tight fit, as you can see, getting these in. But really appreciate you making it all the way through this video. I hope that helps. It's just one of my 16 to 20 drawers that I might go through for you guys, so let me know what you think. This is truly a dialed in setup for me that is a couple, probably 3 or 4 years of buying these and trying them and iterating on this setup. But I really think that this is a great set if you're looking for more of a completionist type of approach to your pliers. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I really appreciate your viewership and making it through the whole video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks and have a great day.